Hello, everybody. It's Story Sale, and we are talking tonight about our word this week that we have been doing our stories and our theme on Facebook and Instagram around, and that is hashtag peace. And let me tell you, don't we need a little bit of that in our lives? So I'm going to let everybody just wave and say hey to everybody in Facebook world and on YouTube. I will tag everybody here as panelists in on our videos in the comments. Make sure if you're not following these special ladies that you do so for a little bit of positivity in your life. So I'm going to move everybody out here and bring them back in appropriately. We're going to first start with Mrs. Anita. Anita, what did hashtag peace mean to you this week?
Well, to me, peace is like no disturbance and just being comfortable, free, whatever. But I get my peace when I'm like meditating first thing in the morning, when I'm praying, and when I'm with my grandkids or friends. No drama.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, and with my husband especially. So peace to me is just when you can be serene, going to the lake. That's where I really love watching the water. That gives me a lot of peace. And
Mm-hmm.
with that, I'm going to go back to you, Kibi. Thanks for having me.
I love it, Anita. I've seen a lot of stories with you and your family and your husband, and family does bring peace and people we want to hang out with, people who encourage us, people who are positive and supportive. That does bring a lot of peace into our lives. Thank you so much for sharing. Okay, next up, I'm going to go to Richie. Richie, what did hashtag peace mean to you this week?
Thanks for having me. Hashtag peace to me, it meant with everything going on around this world and this community of
Mm-hmm.
story cell, I was able to find peace with myself by being true to myself. With the support of this community, I find myself being more positive by taking out all the negativities that surrounds us so I can live peacefully in this life. That's what hashtag peace meant to me. Thank you. Back to you, Kitty.
I love it, Richie. Yes. And there's like so much out there in the world and on Facebook that we could tune into, especially with politics and things going on. But we just kind of stay in our little bubble and story sell. I agree with you. And I am so grateful for this class that keeps me on track to be positive and keep peace in my life and what I'm reading and watching and listening to. Thank you so much for sharing, Richie. Okay, next up, we're going to have Jane. Jane, what does hashtag peace mean to you?
Well, thank you for having me. And when I think of peace, I imagine the simple, restful times of my life: fishing, exploring the desert, the mountains, forests, and beaches. And peace also brings to mind enjoyable conversations and getting along with others, no matter what the issues are. I feel a peaceful attitude is like the golden rule. It will come back to you. All you have to do is share peaceful dialogue. Peace is a needed commodity in our busy lives. For me, peace is brought on during prayer and meditation as well. When all seems out of control, find your peaceful spot and all becomes right in the world. Back to you, Kiwi.
I love it. Love it. It's that golden rule. What we put out, we get back. So if we keep peace and we try to stay in peace, we get peace back in our life. I love it, Jane. Way to just really wrap it up. Okay, last up next, we have Carmen. Carmen, what did hashtag peace mean to you this week?
Good evening, and thank you very much, Kibi. Peace meant to me this week, calm within myself and the world, being calm by being outside and being in nature, and right now it's snowing outside, so having those big flakes coming down so peacefully, it really is beautiful. And just being happy with yourself, being happy where you are in life, being happy with the journey that you've had and are having, and just being aligned with yourself, with who you are, with being positive and being authentic to yourself. Thank you.
So good. I love it. I love it. And you and Jane, and I think Anita all talked about nature, being out in nature. And even though it's snowing your way, you can still find peace in snow. So it doesn't have to be summer and rivers and
Mhm.
beaches. It can be even snow. And I love that. And I agree that snow is very peaceful. It's peaceful to watch, kind of cleans the air as well. So I'm going to bring everybody back so that we can say goodbye. And thanks everybody for joining. For me, hashtag peace. My dad had always taught me when I was little, find peace. Where can you find peace in any situation? Always strive. For me, I want to always strive to find peace. If it definitely is a conflict or an issue, a circumstance, everything, we can find peace. And for me, finding peace is through gratitude. What can we be thankful for in any situation? So I love this word this week. I had a blast. The stories were amazing. I can't wait for our word this week. I already know what it is, and I'm so excited to start tomorrow. We will be back next week on Monday and Tuesday to feature our word, and we'll see everybody then. Be sure you drop a comment. Let us know where you're watching from. We're always super grateful for your support here at Story Cell. Okay, see y'all. Bye-bye.